Greetings, Iain from RTO here. Welcome to a new album review on a Friday. Part 2 of Super Friday as well. And we're going to have a look at this new album. Now, this is sort of a little bit of a request as well, from my good friend from Ireland, Mr. Richard McCook, part of the dynamic duo. Which good news is we are working on another one for you, which will be here in January. So he's asked me, when it comes out, we'll be doing a review on Andrea Corr's The Christmas Album. And I thought, yes, I like Christmas albums, believe it or not. And this came out last Friday. So Andrea Jane Corr, MBE, born in 1974. Obviously she's a Irish singer, songwriter, actress. She was in The Commitments, which is a brilliant film, and she's been the lead singer of Celtic rock group with her siblings, the Corrs, and she's made solo albums as well, 7 of them. Both the Corrs and is something we'll be doing in March, and Andrea Corr will turn up on a ladies' day one day. So plenty to come from this band. But today we're going to look at her Christmas album. So first track on here is it's beginning to look like Christmas. Okay, we're used to the Perry Como's done this, and various other Frank Sinatra's had a go at it. This is a great version. It's very traditional. She hasn't jazzed it up. It's a really, really good. There's a little bit of saxophone on it as well, and I quite like this. It's makes you feel Christmassy, and I mean, Andrea's got a great voice, so it is going to sound good. So that's the first track. Second track is the Christmas song. The piano sounds great on this, wonderful voice, and I do like her version of it. This third track on here is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Yeah, I love these traditional Christmas songs, and you know, on a cold day, especially like this, you put this on in a warm fire. Well, I haven't got a fire, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it's really nice. Then she does a duo with Ronnie Wood, doing a version of Blue Christmas. Lots of people have done this, and this is quite more of a jazzy bluesy version, to be quite honest. And the duo between Andrea and Ronnie is quite good. It seems like they were having a lot of fun doing this, and yeah, another good song. Let It Snow. It's okay. It's not not as good interpretation as I thought it would be. Then we get Begin Again. I love this track. It's got some ukulele on it. Andrea's vocals lovely as well, and it incorporates a little bit of God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen as well, which is pretty cool. Then Ring Christmas Bells, Carols of Bells. Really nice version of this. The backing vocals on this are pretty good as well. It's a really nice, really gets you in that Christmassy mood. Then we get Curoo, Curoo, Carol of Birds. This features Ronnie Wood again, Donald Lunley, Martin O'Connor and Zoe Conway. It's got a very Celtic feel to this, goes back to her roots. It is really good, I like it. Then we get in the Bleak Midwinter, a really nice version of this carol. She's not doing anything jazzy, she keeps it very traditional, and a very good version. Oh Holy Night, again I can't fault this. Keeps it very, very traditional, and there's nothing wrong with some traditional Christmas. I don't like it when these modern stars do supposedly Christmas songs and they sound about as Christmassy as well, they just don't make me feel Christmas at all. And the album ends with a lovely little rendition of "O Little Town of Bethlehem." It's got some strings on it, again very Christmassy. Okay, I think this is a really good Christmas album. This reminds me of the Christmas albums I listened to as a child by the likes of Bing Crosby and Perry Como and Jim Reeves, because that's what you go to your grandparents and these are the sort of Christmassy things they'd put on. Well, you'll hear more about that in a couple of weeks' time about my Christmas albums. I do like this. There's some great versions of songs on here, and I think this is one of the best Christmas albums that's come out in many a year. There's nothing cringeworthy about this Christmas album. If you like your traditional Christmas albums with traditional Christmas songs on it, it's a good album, and I recommend you go and give this a listen. Mastermind Dave has, and he finds it really good. We've had a discussion about this. So yeah, thank you, Richard, for pointing this one out, and yeah, it's added to my sort of yearly Christmas album time. So I'm going to give this one an RTO ranking of 8.5. Okay, that's part 2 done. Part 3 coming up very shortly, and it is actually part 3 of the Gong story, and it's Shamal Gong, which is called the band that sort of does the crossover between David Allen and Pierre Maline's band, which we are doing on Monday. So that's what's coming up very shortly. So bye for now.